Should have banned him from the piano. Imagine just banning someone from the piano. You are no longer allowed to play the piano. Retro a bully confirmed. Nah, I'm not even a bully. Nah, I was never a bully. I used to be the one to fight the bullies, or I used to be the one to emotionally hurt the bullies. Because the problem was, in high school, I wasn't the fighter in high school. I knew how to talk shit. Like, I knew how to push people's buttons. So it's like, whenever I got into an altercation in high school where, like, you know when, like, the popular kid in class says some fucked up shit about you and makes everyone laugh, but then you say some fucked up shit back and then they're just like, oh, wait a minute. I was that guy. I was the guy that you didn't think would say some fucked up shit back, and I'll say some fucked up shit back because obviously I played Call of Duty online all the time. I used to say the most out-of-pocket shit, bro. You said I never got bullied, luckily? Oh, you lucky, man. You are lucky. That shit is the worst. Especially, like, you know, when you're young and you're not really doing shit and you just get bullied for no reason. That is the worst. Because then you start thinking to yourself as a kid, you're like, what am I doing wrong? Why does everybody treat me like this? You know? But then slowly but surely you end up finding out, like, the older you get, that it's just natural. Like, people will just bully you for no fucking reason. They'll just hate. You say I had to work out to scare people away. It's a pretty good tactic. You said then I fought 3 girls at one time. Bro, I think I told you guys this story like a million times. Yo. No, but yeah, the story, I've told you guys the story like a million times where, like, I was in elementary school and for some reason, this girl went up to me in class, right? This is what happened. There was a girl in class that I liked. And I went up to her and I told her, hey, I like your earrings. And she kind of like blushed. And I was like, okay. Bro, her friend at like last period class walks up to me and she was like, you were talking to my best friend. And I'm like, what? Bitch just starts beating me up. I was like, what the fuck did I do? She's like, you talking to my best friend. She starts beating my ass in class. So it went down to 2 options in elementary school. I was like, bro, I could get my ass beat by a girl and the whole class will troll me, or I could beat her ass and be known as the guy who beat a girl's ass. And I said, fuck this shit. I'm beating her ass. Bro, I picked her up and I chucked her like a chuckster in Mario Sunshine at like a fucking... You know, in elementary school, when all the chairs are stacked on top of each other, I threw her at one of them shits. Bitch skidded across the floor. Like, you know, when an anime character gets hit really hard and they're skidding across the floor and then they get up and then they, like, wipe the blood off their mouth and they're like, ugh, oh, this is just getting interesting. Yo, the way she fell on the floor when I chucked her, bro. Yo, I threw her ass. Then afterwards, like 2 or 3 kids held me back. But then the next day in school, she was like, yo, I beat your ass. I was like, bitch, what are you talking about? I literally fucking threw you. Hold on. I'm about to die right now. There are no coins here. There are no coins here. Mamma mia. There are no coins here.
I fought once and I got detention for a week cause, how do I say this without being crazy? I caused the person to go to the nurse because I used a metal ruler to defend myself.
Oh damn, you must have, a metal ruler? You must have cut the fuck out of them. Nah, but that's literally one of my fighting stories in elementary school. Like, I'm telling you, people would say, oh, she maybe had a crush on you. I don't fucking know, bro. But for her to start fighting me and hitting me the way that she was, and I didn't do anything to her. Like I said, I chucked the fuck out of her. after I threw her like a Chuckster from Mario Sunshine, the next day she tried to have the audacity and be like, yo, I beat your ass. And I was like, bitch, I left the classroom walking. You were still on the ground under the chairs. Like, what are you talking about? Then I did get clowned on for a couple of, like, you know, days. Dudes was like, damn, Manny, you out here beating up girls. I didn't give a fuck, because I was like, yo, as long as I'm not known as the guy who got my ass beat by a girl, I'm fine. Like, I did not want to be known as, oh, Manny, you got your ass beat by a girl, because then that's the worst. I was like, nah. I was like, it's either or. I had to pick one, and I was like, I'm picking, yo, this fucking eel has to get out. You said she probably liked the other girl, but the weird part is that she was best friends with that girl. You know what's crazy? I still remember that girl's name that I fought. She had the weirdest fucking name I've ever heard in my life, bruh. You guys want me to tell you her name? Fuck it. It's not like I haven't kept contact with her. I don't even know how that bitch look now. Who knows? She's probably dead. Bitch's name was Zuleika. What kind of fucking name was that? And her shit, I think, was spelled with a Z. I have never met a person with their name starting with a Z. Zulicker? No, Zuleika. You say, hey, yo, that's me. Imagine So Menace, I'm Zuleika. Zoe, no, Zuleika. Was she African? Bro, no, she was Spanish. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm one of those people that if you name your kids some type of like crazy ass shit, like there be people out here trying to name their kids like the most OP ass name. Like I'm gonna name my fucking child Abaddon. Some Persona shit. I'm gonna name my son Satanayo. I'm like, calm the fuck down. Your kid ain't gonna be that extravagant. Why you naming them that?
Here we go.
Most likely Zuleika, weird ass Hispanic name. Yeah, she was Spanish. I don't know if she was Puerto Rican. I don't know what she was, bro. I don't know if she was Puerto Rican, Dominican, Mexican. I don't remember. But that was like way back in elementary school though. But best believe, I hit her with the Chuckster throw. Then there was another story that I'll never forget where there was like this kid that used to bully me in elementary school. When I tell you he used to bully me, he used to bully me, right? He bullied me so much. Like every time like I came to school, I was like, bro, I hope this motherfucker's absent. No, he came in. He bullied me so much. Then there was a day, okay, this is gonna sound real fucked up. There was a day, motherfucker didn't show up for like a day or two, then he came in. Come to find out, dude had an older brother, and his older brother was in like gang-related activities. Older brother ended up getting killed by ops. When he came in, like, after like 2 days of missing school after his brother got killed by ops, motherfucker was mad sad. And you know what's crazy? I kind of didn't feel bad for him. When I saw him at school, I was kind of like I kind of gave him one of these, like, bro, because I'm telling you, the way this kid used to bully me, he was bullying the fuck out of me, bro. You said, where the fuck you went to school at, bro? I went to school in Brooklyn. You said, nah, that's free real estate for insults. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, ever since his brother died, bro, he wasn't wilding out as much as he used to. I think he kind of like toned down. He probably got hit with like a strong ass reality check. Oh my God, I'm about to die. Yeah, you don't have to care. I don't. Obviously, I didn't say anything fucked up to him, but when I found out that his brother passed away, I did feel kind of bad, like, damn, like that's very unfortunate. But at the same time, I was like, man, fuck you. You used to bully me. Like, why the fuck should I feel bad? My bully from elementary school got shot as soon as he went to middle school. Bruh, it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. Where's your brother, buddy? Yo, that's fucked up. That is fucked up. Imagine. You said kind of a dick move? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, even me, I was like, nah, I can't do some shit like that. But he didn't bother me anymore like that. Bro, there was also another kid in my elementary school. Yo, this motherfucker's name was Moses. Why the fuck would you name this dusty ass kid Moses, right? This motherfucker was another annoying ass kid that did not stop being fucking annoying. And he was one of those weird ass little dudes that for some reason, he would just be like flashing his dick. Like, I got stories for days about elementary school. Like, bro, it was such a weird ass time. You said, why? Bro, I don't fucking know. You said, can't you get arrested for that? I mean, you're a child. I mean, like, if you're a kid and you're flashing your dick, I'm talking about elementary school. I'm talking about, like, between maybe, like, 7 to 10 or some shit. Like, he ain't gonna get arrested. And those were the same kids when I was in elementary school that used to roast me for my clothes. They'd be like, yo, you're wearing filas. Now everybody today is wearing filas. And filas are mad expensive. You said, I remember I used to pull my pants down and pee. Oh, no, that was everybody in elementary school. You said, bro, what a timeline. Bro, and then there was this kid in my elementary school that my mom invited this stupid motherfucker to my birthday party. And that shit, to this day, still had me tight. Like, you should have seen it. There was a birthday party that I had. This motherfucking kid's name was Deshawn. Fuck that dude, bro. Yo, all my friends was there and I was mad happy. For some reason, my mom decides to invite the fucking bully. I'm going to my birthday party. I see this dusty ass motherfucker at my party, and I looked at my mom like, you are fucking me. You like, where is the camera crew? Cause you got me fucked up. This is my birthday party, and you invited the one dusty ass motherfucker that I did not want to come to my birthday party. Bro, I was so tight. Obviously, during my birthday party, he was chill, but I was just angry that he was there. I was like, I did not want to see this motherfucker there. You said retro doxing everyone? Nah, bro. That motherfucker's name was Deshawn. Fuck him. Had me so tight. I was so heated, bro. I'm name dropping all these motherfuckers. I mean, they're in elementary school. Like I said, bro, it's been so many years. I don't know. You invited my bully. Now the day is ruined. True. Dude probably lied and said he was your friend. No, the thing about kids is that when they're around adults, they act differently. But then when the adults are gone, then they act like assholes. They act like their true selves when the adults are not around. So that's what most likely happened. My mom probably saw him and she was like, oh, he's a good kid. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Not a good fucking kid. Bro, there was another kid in my elementary school that used to bully me. Bitch's name was Leela. For no reason. She would just want to fight me every day. You said, bro, how many times you got bullied? Bro, I told you. You guys thought I was trolling about me getting bullied as a kid. This is why, like, I feel like I have such thick skin, per se, where I'm like, yo, I could be an asshole too if I want to, and I know how to push people's buttons, because I've been to the point where I'm like, yo, you gotta learn how to defend yourself, per se. Bro, my mom had to wild out on her in terms of, like, go up to her and tell her shit, like, yo, leave my son alone type shit, and then she stopped bothering me. You say you had mad ops. No, look, here's the thing about elementary school, bro. Sometimes people will hate you for no fucking reason. And it was crazy. And you know what's even worse? I think legit people hated me because my parents was constantly giving me shit. Like, every time when I was in school, my dad was the type of dad that he would literally pop up half the day in school and bring me food. Like if it was about to be lunchtime, my dad used to hook me up. Like, he would show up from work, give me a hug, Obviously, my dad give me a kiss in the cheek, whatever, and he'd be like, how you doing, son? He'd be like, yo, I brought you a sandwich. Yo, I even got you some candy. I even got you a bag of chips with fucking like Cheetos Puffs, Doritos, shit like that all the time. I think they used to see that shit and they used to get tight. Like, why the fuck is he getting all this good shit? Because in my head, I'm like, that's the only logical explanation because I didn't do anything to them. I was literally the fat kid in elementary school that all I did was play Pokemon. I had a Game Boy Color. Yo, I used to just play Pokemon and play Nintendo games and not start beef with anyone. And people just wanted, like, to start shit with me. Thank God in elementary school, I was friends with a bully. There was one bully that I was friends with, and when I was a kid, his name was Simon. He was a bully. But for some reason, I was friends with him. I don't know why Simon liked me, but Simon was cool with me. This kid used to rob Game Boy Colors from every fucking kid. Yo, if there was a kid in the school that had a Game Boy Color, he yoinked their shit. This motherfucker, I remember one day he showed me like a collection of Game Boy Colors that he just took from other kids. But I had an atomic purple Game Boy Color and he never took my shit. He even knew I had a Game Boy Color and he never took my shit. He used to be like, yo, Manny, what's up? How you doing? And he used to talk to me about video games and Pokemon and all that shit, but he never stole my shit. But every other kid in the vicinity who had a Game Boy Color, he yoinked their shit. What race was Simon? I think he was Puerto Rican. He was like a big ass Puerto Rican kid though. But he used to take all the kids' Game Boy Colors, bro. He used to just yoink their shits. And then in my head, I used to be like, yo, that's fucked up. Do you know how expensive a Game Boy Color is? Especially back in that time. I think Game Boy Colors back in that time was like $100, and $100 back in like the early 2000s is a lot of money. Early 2000s to late 90s, lot of money. And he used to just, yo, every day he used to just pop up next to me. New Game Boy Color, actual color. One day he popped up with the lime green. Then he popped up with the purple. Then he popped up with the atomic see-through purple. And I'm like, motherfucker, how many Game Boy Colors do you have? And he gave me like this Kool-Aid smile. Bro, yo, he gave me this Kool-Aid smile where I was like, yo, this motherfucker was robbing people. There's no way you got this many Game Boy Colors. But for some reason, he was cool with me and he never took my shit. I was like, thank God. Thank God, because I'm thinking back as a kid, there's no way I could have fought him. If he wanted to take my Game Boy Color, there's no way I could have fought him. He was way bigger than me, bro. You said I would have to fight over that? I don't know, bro. I would have, honestly, if he took my Game Boy Color as a kid, I would have probably have to make a shank out the sporks in school and there would have been bloodshed or something. I don't know. But that was one kid I was friends with. I'm trying to think of other elementary school kids. There was a kid that I was friends with also in elementary school. His name was Andrew. Andrew got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a kid, I think. I think it was Andrew. He used to have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. And I remember, like, when he showed me that he bought the Pegasus deck. He bought the Pegasus deck and he had all the Toon World cards. He had Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, Toon Obelisk the Tormentor. He had all the cool-ass cards. Blast of the Stone Pillar. Okay. Yo, and he got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I remember that's when I really started to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! And start playing the game. Andrew was really cool. I think he was Puerto Rican too. Man, that school had a lot of Puerto Ricans. That school had a lot. Like, the school was like Puerto Rican, black. Was it Dominicans in there? I mean, maybe it was like a mix of Spanish, but I remember there was a shit ton of Puerto Ricans and a shit ton of black people in there. But it was like real chill. But man, I'm telling you, like, people were bugging out. Don't get me started with high school freshman year though. Yo, I went to a school called Westinghouse in high school for my freshman year. When I tell you that school was 99% black and Jamaican, yo, I was the only light-skinned kid there, and everybody wanted to fight me in that school in junior high school. No, that was in freshman year of high school. Everybody hated me. I don't understand. I went in that school and I had at least like 3 or 4 different dudes and girls just be like, Manny, I want to beat your ass. What did I do? I'm just playing Pokemon, bro. Like, then there was this one fat girl, man, that wanted to beat my ass so hard, and I don't understand why. That's why I started working out in 7th grade. Yo, I had so many ops. Blast of the Stone Pillar. Where is he here on the right side? He said, were you still fat in the time? Yes, I was fat like for majority of my elementary school and like junior high school and even high school. High school, I started slimming down a bit. But I feel like, to be honest, right now, the way that I am now, I feel like has been the thinnest that I've been in my life for a long time. Like, me right now being in the 170s is amazing. You said that's why Retro hate fat bitches? You said Retro a Lizzo hater. Not, I mean, why would I hate Lizzo, though? I mean, just because she a little bit, you know, I'm not gonna hate on Lizzo. She didn't do shit to me. You said, I'm glad Mario 64 can help us relive our childhood.
Hey yo, shout out to this girl in elementary named Ashley. In the 4th grade told me about the PSP and introduced me to JRPGs. Stro salute.
Wow, that was extremely high. Yo, true. Nah, bro, but shout out to my Middle Eastern homies from high school. Shout out to Muhammad. Shout out to Shivam. Shout out to Surendra. And yeah. Shout out to those guys. Those are, look, I'm legit name dropping right now. Those are like friends I had in high school. And they were all Middle Eastern, bruh. All Middle Eastern. One of them, I think, was from Lebanon. The other one was Indian, and the other one was from Guyanese. You said docs? Not even docs. I didn't even give last names. You can search up the name Muhammad right now, and everybody has that fucking name.